Greetings back, my biter friends. Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and last time we were realizing that really we just don't really have a great layout. And then, wait a sec, hang on, do we have cliff explosives? Cliff explosives, we have... I wonder if these can be used. These probably can be used to blow up some cliffs. So there's at least that. I keep forgetting to turn off cliffs. Cliffs are kind of annoying, and maybe I'll try to figure out a way to make them go away. But I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Excuse me. I think let's go explore a little bit. We haven't done any of that. It's just obvious that our factory here, you know, even as complex as it is, we're not going to have enough room to do everything that there is. I don't know. I walked into this mod pack but not really knowing anything about this. Wait, there's sandstone right here. We could mine this for the sand, not have to ship it all the way. We got some more sandstone over here. Okay. Now we only have 2 of those sensors. That's something to keep in mind. Ooh, the terrain looks really cool. Got different types of rock. We've got more iron. Alien biomes, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Our walking speed is a little bit reduced on the snow, which is kind of cool actually. Ooh. I probably shouldn't record an episode right now, but that's okay. We're gonna do it anyways. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? Well, obviously, there's no ideal spot to do this. We need to have close to water. And we need ideally kind of close to the base. I do kind of like this. This is too much. We could build out in this direction. Just go straight here. Hopefully there's a big enough spot. I think we're gonna have to reserve a huge line to make everything work. Okay. So let's start getting this all figured out. Oh, we got another miner that's dead. We'll send you upward, why not? Do I want a second of these guys? Well, we couldn't easily squeeze one in. Only one miner can be built on resources. What? Oh, miner can only be built on... Yeah, okay. So that's saying that tile is dead. That's fine and fair. We have a little graphene with us. Let's go ahead and just dump some in here. Graphene's kind of coal. It's working okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This level is gonna be our new level for all of the resources. We're gonna try to take our belts back and forth. We'll have a series of them, no doubt, to make this work. It's gonna be super, super complex, and that is fine. We do have some explosives. We don't have a lot. So we're gonna take them and we're gonna make some judicial use out of them. But I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of liquids. I remember Angel Bob had a bunch, and I think this one has more from what I can tell. I mean, we're already into something like 20 different liquids. So we're going to do a compressed belt and get as much stuff squeezed in as tightly as we possibly can. We're going to try to do this in a more organized manner than we had been doing as well. It's probably not going to work perfectly. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine, but this is what our goal is to start re-architecting this entire thing. And I'm sure we can figure out something that'll work just fine. Okay, where's our... That's our throwers. I know we had a little dump chest that was somewhere around here. I don't know why I'm putting gravel in. Well, that's because we were going to eventually send it down. Yeah. We could convert that gravel into mineral dust. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna do this just by scanning. We're gonna look for this explosives container. And the good news is spreading out a little bit like this will allow us to use more wind power too, which should be helpful. Oh, we got one miner down. We know the scanners don't actually look for more stuff, so we're going to remove that. No, I don't see you there. Gravel disposal. Okay. We're at a checkpoint. This is not looking well. I'm not thinking we're gonna find this. This is not good. Oh, we have the explosives in our inventory. We must have picked it up already. Haha. Wow, I'm so blind. Sorry about that, guys. Anywho, if I was smarter, I would probably do this. So this is gonna be belts. I'm gonna assume we're gonna need a lot of belts going back and forth here. So let's just start planning for that here. Three, four. This is just gonna be high-speed transportation. We're gonna put some backwards as well. Actually, let's just copy some segments. Okay. Some go in each direction. And we've used up all of our belt, which is fine. We'll go grab some more. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I'm sure this is not the last time we're gonna have to think bigger, but hopefully we'll have enough space to at least get to trains, and maybe with trains we can do something more efficient. Limestone. What can we do with limestone? We could do limestone brick, which will do stone brick and crushed limestone. What is crushed limestone useful for, though? Okay, so that's a good number of belts. Let's just take one belt. We'll say our plastic and, well, maybe our graphene belt. Those are the two primary. It's the graphene. We know we're gonna have to have at least a few things go forward too. So let's see here. Can we? Okay. Try to use this very judiciously. Okay. So I'm going to copy this setup we have so far. I think water processing we're still going to do down here as much as we can. This is belts. Then do we want to have the belts go down? How do we? I think the pipes are going to come on top of here. So let's leave room for, I don't know, like, let's go with 40 different types of pipes. So we have 200 belts, so we're gonna oh, we don't have 200 belts. Okay, so this is the liquids bus, right? Remember, I know nothing about this mod pack. This is really the gas bus. The liquids bus, I think, is going to be below here. So this will be the seawater and the water. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's copy the air filter. Actually, hang on. The air area processing. Well, we can start closer to here. So let's go ahead and, well, we're not going to need this stuff. Okay. So this line, I'm actually going to copy Control X. We're going to paste that line here. This is the first machine line. I'm okay with blowing that up. Okay. So let's see. We need to start with seawater. So let's build some hydro plants. I'm gonna try to do as much new stuff as we can. Let's do seawater intake, okay. It's an outfall intake. So we have one of those. Let's do a pylon to get to here. I'm also going to put one up here. These robots don't seem to work very good, I must say. Do you have windmills? No, we don't have any, so let's build a couple. We need to have some of these open turbines. Motor, pipe, iron sheet, iron gear. Yeah, we can totally make those. But it's a medium assembler. Dadgum. How far are we to medium assemblers? We can repair them. But this is what we're gonna need. And all we have to do is gravel disposal? Really? Okay, so that we might have to do then. Let's do gravel disposal then in our temporary setup, but we're thinking about this and we have a lot more spots where we can put power. So this is very, very good. So the gravel disposer, we're gonna have to crush it. Maybe that's what we'll start with, actually, the gravel disposal instead of the plastic. It's not a horrible idea. Not the worst idea, for sure. Oh, we don't have any more of those. Well, I know where we can find those. Take one whole stack of crushers, okay. We only needed one or two, but that's okay. We're gonna need more. Actually, let's do two. So you guys are gonna crush mineral dust from gravel. Okay. And we're gonna output to opposite sides of the belt using the traditional way. We don't care about Bob's inserters. Then the mineral dust needs to come into contact with, I think, hydrochloric acid. Yeah, hydrochloric acid. And it'll produce sludge and carbon dioxide. Okay. Carbon dioxide is actually going to be useful. The sludge, not so much. Sludge treatment, we mix with seawater. That's readily available. Can we do a couple more seawater intakes, please? What do we need for those intakes? Intakes, we need filters. Okay. Let's go grab a few filters. We're no doubt gonna need those. We probably need to clear our hydrogen as usual. Okay, we do have some filters here. Okay, so we got these. We need hydrochloric acid, and as this is all kind of temporary, and we know this, we're going to make hydrochloric acid here. It needs hydrogen chloride and water. All right. So we have some water that's being produced. Okay, so there's the water. Let's just power this here, I guess. The idea, presumably, we would connect like this. Yeah, I like this, I like this. We need to connect to this line. Okay. So that's the hydrogen chloride and water. They both theoretically can be produced, but no doubt we have too much chlorine in the system. That's usually, yep. It's always what the problem is. For some reason we can't seem to chimney that out. I'd love to have a few of these chimneys. Stone brick pipe, one-way valve, iron rod. We can make those easily too. And these, we also need a medium assembler. Jeez, we need those for all the fun stuff. Okay. I'm gonna just stick this right here. Why are the chimneys not working? Requires input of at least 10% pressure. We have stuff in here. You don't need power or something, do you? No. Why are you not working? Let's just delete all of it. It'll be fine. Okay, we have no water that's been produced yet. This guy does produce some water though. The water's probably going to our backup electrolyzer though, which, fair. But I do need that hydrochloric acid. Really kind of regret dumping off the early water, but we didn't have a lot of choice. Priority electrolyzer. I mean, our electrolyzers take a significant amount of power. Not a huge surprise there. We don't have enough production. Also, not a huge surprise there. We're gonna need more power soon. Did we get any hydrochloric acid? Well, let's just take you up. We're gonna assume that we're gonna be able to get some. This is just proof of concept, right? Okay. Let's see, we need to probably put down a chem lab, I imagine. And this chem lab is going to... Wait, chlorine and ethane. That is cool. I think this is what we're doing right now. Never mind, haha. It's not nearly enough chlorine that we're getting rid of it, though. We need to neutralize... Is that thing we get from the methane? Yeah. So it's not a chem plant recipe. Then is it flotation cell? Not crusher. Flotation cell. Dust dissolution. Yeah, it is. And then we got, okay. So we're going to hook you up to a pipe there. We need power here somehow. We'll jump it over there, okay. Really no power? Oh, because this guy doesn't actually have power. Yeah, okay, that's fair. We'll build you instead. We don't have too many of you, so... Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's feed in right here. Don't know when we're gonna get that PVC. We have carbon dioxide. That's an easy output to deal with. This is dioxide, so let's go here, blah, 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 and that'll connect that up. Good. The sludge, we're gonna deal with that in a different way. The sludge just becomes wastewater. So it's probably a different flotation cell. I imagine we put... You're probably the intake. We're gonna do... what is the sludge? Sludge treatment is in a hydro plant. Okay. So we need to build a hydro plant. Lovely. Sludge treatment. Okay, so the wastewater is going to come out. We need a C intake, which I bet you... Oh, wait. I was going to say, I bet you we've already supplied that to something, but turns out I was wrong. So this is just proof of concept. I believe with these strong mod packs that doing a little proof of concept like this will help tremendously. And you're gonna have to redo it time and time again. But that is okay. It's part of the fun of the game. And remember, this is fun, guys. Outfall. Okay, right there. So we can just go ba 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 boom. We're gonna go here and there and jump across there. Now, temporary though this may be, bet you we can get a wind power, maybe even 2. Nope, just 1. It's okay, we'll be able to treat the sludge. We just need some hydrochloric acid. All right. We just need the pure water for that. There's water in these pipes. Something doesn't feel right with the liquid flows. Oh. That is a problem. Let's try this now. There we go. Now we're getting our hydrogen chloride. Well, I don't actually need that hydrogen in the main base. We're gonna have to check all of that stuff out though anyways, sooner or later, so yeah. It's fine. Okay, we are constantly producing though the hydrochloric acid, which should does make its way here, and when it does, we're treating the sludge or the mineral dust. We're just getting rid of that gravel because we don't have anything better to do with it, which I am perfectly fine with. We can get rid of more. Let's go ahead and just dump a lot of that in here. I'm also going to put a crusher for the limestone. I can't bear myself to do that. Limestone seems likely that it's pretty rare. We'll go ahead and put a second inserter in. Okay. It'll just take a little while to actually have a poof, but when it does, we'll be good. Cool. Okay. So let's think this through. Presumably there's going to be more air filtration stuff. I think we're going to have room here. This is going to be air filtration. Can we build some of those air filters? We can. Let's get open turbines. Those seem to be a key product that we're... Well, open turbines require a medium. I'm sure they do. Yeah. So never mind. We'll just handcraft some of these. And then we're missing the filters at this point in time. We could do iron sheets. Yeah, we'll pick some of those up. That's one thing I'm confident we have plenty of. Take iron and iron sheets. And then let's still some filters as well. from right here. Okay, that should allow us to build plenty of useful buildings. What is... It is the hydrogen chloride that's lacking at the moment. That's really only made when we make plastic. Which is lacking hydrogen as usual. Vicious cycle. Hopefully, well, and then we need electricity. I mean, it just never ends, right? So we're gonna save the stuff here for transportation. Well, we're gonna expand this bus. So this was still going to be a bus, but it'll also carry some internally used things. Some things that aren't needed outside, like this stuff is not going to be needed outside. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to copy the air system. We're gonna put that here. These are gonna be the first two items on the bus. So I think we're actually gonna make this vertical. The reason being is we're going to want to do more than one of these at some point in time. So let's get as many of these air filters as we can. Where are you, air filters? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then this is a distillery. So let's go ahead and build one of those. And I think I'm gonna do one more copied line actually. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna change the belt. Actually, I only need this. And let's just destroy this. Put this in its place. And then we need 2 of these distilleries. Where do we get a distillery? There we go. A lot of parts that we actually have generated already, which is a shame. Connect you up to there. Then we're gonna put a power pole here, there, and then we're gonna see what we can do about wind power. Okay, as we get a more diverse structure of our wind, I'm fairly confident. The more of these we get, the more spread they are, the more confident I am that we're going to have continual power. I'm sure they are not all bad at the same time. There's got to be some kind of continuity. And it kind of looks like that. The more we build, the more we seem to have a more even layout. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care much about that for now. So we've got our structure. Let's see. The carbon dioxide, we know that it's actually needed in more than one spot. We may have to explosive some of this. Let's go ahead and do that. And maybe right here. Okay. So we're gonna bring our carbon dioxide here. Yeah, that's already gonna be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Can we make it through? Can if we do there. So let's see, we can take one more back. So if we do this, then that will work. So we're also going to need the nitrogen on the bus. Don't quite like where these tanks are. So we're going to move these guys around. Let's bring them down. Okay, gravel disposal complete. Okay, then we go here and there, and we plump plump. Okay, and you guys go like there. The nitrogen has to be the next one. That one's going to be real fun to get across here. I don't know that we can. Out of curiosity, we have this pipe too. It does go a little bit further. Well, let's take it. Okay. So we got our first two items on our new liquid bus. Good. Then hydro area. We're gonna want all of this, I think, for various crushing, smelting types of operations. This is gonna continue to be our building stuff area. We really should shift this over. This water is gonna also be in the way at some point in time. All right. Which means that the bottom here, below these belts, way below the belts, kind of where it is right now, is going to be our hydro area. Hydro is going to, well, let's actually use the same hydro area that we've got. Ish. This is too messy. We need to get... We need... Let's think this through. We know we're going to need oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine, Water. Probably another 2, maybe hydrogen chloride and caustic solution. We'll need to go through. We're also gonna need possibly a couple of belts. Okay. The surge electrolyzer we're gonna deal with in a different way. That's gonna be the plan. Oh yeah, I forgot about my storage tanks. Let's go put those down real quick. And this has gone on long enough, so let's just put down the storage tanks and we're gonna figure out next time the hydro bit of this. We've done the easiest one. We still got a lot more to go. So let's see. Oops, nope, that is a no-go. And then you are the carbon dioxide. Okay. We're probably gonna vent the nitrogen. We know this, but we'll leave it alone for the moment. We don't have any recipes that call for nitrogen yet. In fact, we don't have any recipes. It's very, very likely. That's the last thing we're gonna do is vent that. I don't have any. So let's build one chimney. Chimney. And we'll vent this. And now we'll have the carbon dioxide. Now the carbon dioxide we're also going to be taking back. We do want to take oxygen back as well. And it's likely there's going to be a few other gases, but the two are, well, carbon dioxide and oxygen. Carbon dioxide is created when we're making this steel, which we're not really doing much of at the moment. Look at all this glass being produced. I mean, this is decently impressive. We have a few issues, most notably the chlorine is not zapping like it's supposed to for some reason. But this is looking pretty decent. Thank you guys much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you guys have. Let me know what suggestions you guys have too. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye-bye.